Go ahead, Kyle.
Welcome to Popcorn Buckets. Don't mind Devin. He's setting up real quick. We are about to do an interview for the Random Hour. If you would like to check that out, believe it or not, you can go to the Random Hour. You
That's
good,
right.
Devin? I think I broke you.
You didn't break me. I'm dealing with multiple stuff at once.
Yeah. Um, so, yes, ignore him.
Yeah,
Like usual, I do not have a co host.
yeah, you don't.
This is why we need to get to where we can pay people so I can get a better co host. Oh my gosh, you froze, and I'm scared.
I'm here.
Um, Today we watched Predator, 1980.
Yeah, the original.
Yep. Um, I'm gonna go through my notes and then I may let Devin recap the movie a little bit. It is 11:33. Our next interview is at 12.
All right, here
So
we go.
we're gonna
Are
see
you
how it
ready?
goes.
You ready for a speed run?
Sure, if you want to speed run the movie.
U.S. government goes to a foreign land. Here's some mystery deaths. They go check it out. Boom, boom. Arnold Schwarzenegger gets beat up. Runs to his iconic get to the chopper. Everybody dies. He catches the predator 1v1, covers himself in mud, and they have an epic showdown with guns, explosions, and more guns in the end. Because the movie just ends like right there after the final battle. And it's like, really? That's it?
Yep.
Or the second one had more story detail. But that's just me.
hmm Um. So my notes. This is our first Arnold, possibly our first Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
It is.
Um, the arm meme where they're just like this, um, and get to the chopper meme. So that's like two of our biggest memes. That I think it's been a while since we've got a meme on here. Um,
Right.
Here's a quote from the movie: "Sexual Tyrannosaurus,
What?
Tyrannosaurus."
What is that supposed to mean?
So in the plane, they're like, "Here, do you want some chewing tobacco? And make it a sexual Tyrannosaurus."
Oh my god, that guy, that douche. I mean, that guy with the. He's just like,
Yeah, the douche nozzle.
I'm not gonna lie. When he died, I was like, good. I'm glad you're dead.
I'm
I
like,
forgot how much of a
I
jerk
kept
he was.
waiting for me to like this character. I'm like, he's gonna be an a hole, but he's gonna have like some redeeming thing. Nope, no redemption.
No
Just
redemption.
dead.
They're all dead. Got the one guy. He's like, I fear for this.
Here's the
I
thing: we all know that one guy who's like, "Who let you out the house?"
who let you out the house?
Yeah. So anyway, can we? I think it's his death, but can we talk about his death?
Sure,
Anyway, I started blasting.
bro. They all started blasting, and the
So they're
one
like,
guy was
"Oh
like,
shit, he's shooting. I guess I should fire off randomly into the space as well."
dude. I ain't gonna lie. When Apollo Creed character died, I was like, respect.
hmm
Besides Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, those were the only two with good character development.
Yeah. The film provided a variety of hardships for the actors, such as, oh man, leeches, snakes, stifling humidity, heat, rough terrain. All the night scenes were filmed during freezing cold temperatures, which especially hard on Arnold Schwarzenegger during the latter half of the film, when the mud he had to wear, actually pottery clay, became cold and wet.
Ew.
He was warned it could take his body temperature down to a few degrees. He shivered nonstop, even when they tried to heat him up with lamps. It just made the clay dry out. He tried drinking yogurty schnapps mixture to warm him, but it just got him drunk.
He was drunk there. They're in the mud scene.
Yep.
I'll get the predator.
The invisibility cloak was achieved with the bright red suit because it was Fahrenheit farthest opposite of green in the jungle and the blue on the sky. The size of the predator, the red was removed with chroma key techniques, leaving the empty area. Take was repeated without actors, using 30% wider lens on the camera. When the two takes were combined optically, the jungle from the second take filled the empty area because the second take was filmed with a wider lens. The vague outline of the alien could be seen with a background secondary bending area in its shape.
Ah,
Jesse Ventura was delighted to find out from the wardrobe department that arms were an inch bigger than Arnold Schwarzenegger's. He suggested to Schwarzenegger they measure arms, with the winner getting a bottle of champagne. Ventura lost because Schwarzenegger had told the wardrobe department to tell Ventura his arms were bigger.
wow.
Judge's line, "Get the chopper," is Arnold Schwarzenegger's personal favorite catchphrase of all of his films that he appears in.
Well, it's so iconic. But also, I didn't realize he said that part of the movie when he got his butt kicked by the predator. I was like, wow, the most iconic scenes when you're not being a bad to the bone action hero.
Yep. Body count, 69 humans, most of them at the hands of Dutch Schaefer, one scorpion, one boar, and one predator.
Dude, what's crazy is that was just one predator.
Mm-hmm. The animal startles Blair just before killed by the predator is a Mexican tree porcupine.
Oh.
So the species of rodent is the family, I may butcher this and I'm very sorry, Ithrosaurontidae. It is found in Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Panama, Mexico, Nicaragua, and Belize. The species was formerly sometimes assigned Shivgigerus. The genus no longer recognized since genetic studies showing it to be phenotypic. Its closest relatives are the Andean porcupine and the stump-tailed porcupine.
This show brings me so many fun facts that I didn't know.
Mm-hmm. Like, I use my degree a lot in these movies. You need to step it up. When we do Air Bud, you better tell me so much about basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah. Use your degree.
All right, I'll try.
Now, this is called a 3-point shot because it's worth 3 points.
Its paws are right there on that line. If they go past that line, it's 2.
Yep. And a free throw is worth 1.
But you get 2 chances to make it 2.
Seriously, the next time we do a sports movie, I beg you to talk about how the sport is played. But do it in the most do it in the most comical way possible. But like, now, see that is called a ball, but not just any ball, a basketball.
Keep going.
Do it for the content, man.
Yeah, do it for the show.
Yeah, according to Xenopedia, the Alien vs. Predator wiki website, following the last stand against Predator, Dutch was suffering from radiation sickness due to the Predator setting off his self-destruct device at the hospital where he was hospitalized. Oh my. Peter Keyes of the OWLF interview Dutch about his encounter with the predator, but Dutch escaped from the hospital and vanished.
Well, where'd Dutch go? Or you look, Dutch is not behind you.
Something's behind me.
Oh God, it's a predator. It's nice knowing you, bro.
No, it's my cat.
And your cat's a predator. Dude, I would die laughing if Luna just came in the living room with like the little predator mask.
No, she almost fell off the couch.
Dude, I would laugh if Luna just comes to the room with the little predator thing, and you gave her like a little laser for her on the helmet.
She'd be chasing the laser like ferociously. So Bill Duke's character Mac's famous quote, "I'm gonna have some fun tonight," is a reference to the song "Long Tall Sally" by Little Richard, released in 1956, which is played earlier in the movie during the chopper scene.
I didn't pick up on that.
Mm-hmm. Do you want more trivia, or do you want to do something else?
Let's do something else.
Okay.
What's something else?
I was expecting you to take the lead.
Oh, man. So let me ask you this. Out of all the explosions and guns, what was your favorite action scene in the whole movie? You gotta pick one.
I have one. You're not going to expect it.
Well, I'm waiting.
It's the same with the porcupine.
Of course it's with the porcupine.
I really enjoyed learning about the porcupine.
Honestly enough, I like the one where they go in there at the beginning and they invade the base.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. I just wish, and this is very cliche, I wish the Predator wasn't picking them off all one by one, but I get the story they were trying to tell.
Yeah.
With all the ammunition they had, I thought it'd be pretty cool if they all just took them on at once. But I get the story they're trying to tell. And, this is the first film in the franchise, so they got to make the Predator like a predator, and they got to make him scary.
Yeah, like build suspense. It's like Jaws.
Yeah, but this movie, I don't know. I'm not a big Jaws fan.
Yeah. I know you haven't watched Prey yet, and Prey came out before this. But there is like a really cool scene with like.
Oh, you talking about timeline-wise?
Yeah. But no, like there's a really cool scene similar to Dutch when he's like covered in mud. Where she's like covered in mud, hiding in like a beaver dam, and things coming after her. And like he takes on a bear, and I'm like, okay, I can get behind this franchise now.
It's a good franchise.
Mm-hmm. Like when he like suplexes a bear, like Black Panther suplexing a rhino, I was like, okay, I'm here.
Oh man! But Kyle, you ready to rate the movie?
Yes. I am rating it an 8 out of 10.
For the porcupine?
Listen, whether I added a point for the porcupine or not is beside the point.
For the porcupine?
No, I thought this was a decent movie. I didn't think this was a great movie. I thought it was up towards the top. It was a generic action movie.
Right.
80s action movie. Like, almost cookie cutter. And it was an experience. I don't think it was awful.
No.
Are you rating this, Devin?
Yeah, so I'm actually rating this lower than you. I'm giving it a 7. Great action, but I'm just not a fan when the Predator was picking off one by one. But they make up for it, and they build suspense, which is great. And it's got 2 memorable, the movie's got great quotes.
I am willing to be negotiated down, because I was debating on a 7.
I just think there's not really any plot. It's a really simple plot with just a lot of explosions and muscles and guns. And I'm like, well, I like that muscle, explosion, and guns, but it's not a really deep story. 2 does a better job developing a story.
Okay, I want you to convince me to lower my score.
Dude, come on, Kyle. Really? U.S. military goes to village. Strange activity. Boom, boom, gun, flex the muscle. Die one by one. Oh, this is down to him. Just have a giant mud fight. I mean, come on.
I mean, I don't think this is a great movie. You didn't really convince me, so I'm not gonna I'm gonna drop it to a 7.75
All right.
out of 10. I can be talked down more though if you're willing to.
I just think we've watched better, masterful, meaningful stories. That was my problem with it. That's like, there's not really a story. It's just cookie cut,
Okay,
cookie.
I want you to tell me something that's better than this.
Dude, well, one Predator 2 is better. I'm writing Predator 2.
I haven't watched Predator 2 yet.
Well, I'm just saying. Let's see. Oh gosh, we've watched so many movies. Like Avengers is better than this, and it's an action, but we have a story.
All right, I am down to 7.25.
All right, good enough. Solid 7 movie.
So that's a 14.25. Let's find out what's around that area. Okay. We have a new ranking, Devin.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is our first 14.25 film.
Oh.
Let's see. Predator. You know, Devin, we haven't made a joke. I'm really surprised you didn't make a How to Catch a Predator joke.
Oh.
You call yourself a comedian.
I can't think of one on the fly. What do you expect? Chris Hansen just come out of the bushes?
Yeah.
Hello? Just pulls the Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Take a seat.
I think Robot Chicken actually did a skit about that.
Yeah. I just came with it off the fly. That was improv, then. That's what you're supposed to do with improv.
Now you want me to see Chris Hansen come out of the bushes. Why don't we have a chat?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you what we're rating. 14.75 is the Wolverine.
Yeah.
14.5 out of 20. Blackula, My Friend Dahmer, Daredevil, Eternals, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, and The Country Bears.
Country Bears.
Then we got Predator 1980 at 14 out of 20. Okay. Alien 1979.
Yeah.
Gamma the Invincible. Godzilla 1954. Iron Man. The Simpsons movie.
I forgot we did the Simpsons movie.
I don't. I never forget.
I mean, I like the Simpsons movie. I gotta watch the new dude. I'm like 2 seasons behind. Are you caught up?
I was on the last season until Disney Plus did I'm the same household anymore.
Oh, really? You can bypass that.
How?
Who owns your Disney Plus?
My dad and Marietta.
Oh, look at that. Never mind. We had to bypass it at the house. That's because it was Megan's. Because she would always watch it on her phone. So,
Yeah, you can send a link, but yeah, I don't know if we want to pay for that though, because we primarily use Hulu.
Yeah.
That Amazon, Hulu, and HBO Max.
I wouldn't pay for
it. Use. So
I wouldn't pay for this show. One thing I've learned is if you were patient, it'll be on Prime if it's a Disney movie.
Yep.
If you just, and then Max, dude, is it me or does Max and Peacock? You don't have Peacock, but Max and Peacock are pretty good about.
Peacock. I don't use it much.
Peacock's pretty good about. Well, I watch the wrestling stuff off of Peacock mainly, and we watch Roseanne. Peacock's good about putting new movies that are in the theater on Peacock first.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that with Max as well. If it ain't Peacock, it's Max. I'm like, really? Cool.
Well, a lot of the streaming services cycle around, and then they'll be like, "Oh, it's off this streaming service." Well, in 6 months, it's gonna be right back where it was.
Yeah, for app we really haven't been using lately is Netflix. And the sad part is, speaking of Arnold Schwarzenegger, the new Terminator anime looks cool, and I'm gonna start that, and I haven't started it yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do not.
Really? They made a new. When you guys come down here, I'll show you. It's like 10 episodes. It looked cool.
No. See, I don't have Netflix because the house thing, and when I was in the household where I could watch it, I couldn't watch it at work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's like right across the road. And I was like, at this point, it's not worth it.
No, it's not.
So, yeah. Well, Devin, I'm out of notes. We know the ranking. Could you tell the people what's going on at home? Where they can find us?
Hey,
For that interview we were just setting up for?
Yep. So the interview we're about to set up for, do you want me to give them the name?
You can. You don't have to tell them exactly. It's up to you.
Oh. We're getting ready to interview for the Random Hour podcast. For all the fans out there that love anime voice acting, we're about to interview our second voice actor. Ryan, you'll hear shortly. So go check us on the Random Hour. We've done streamers, cosplay, voice actors, and fun things like that. And you can check it out, the video version, on Spotify and our YouTube channel, Random Incorporated, as well as other major platforms as Apple, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music for the audio version. And you can follow us on social media, Instagram at Rando Boys, on Instagram, and on Twitter at Rando1. And if you want to come chill with me while I stream on a Saturday night like tonight, because I have no plans, you can stream with me on Twitch at DEVIOM25. That's pretty much it.
1 second. I gotta go back to that window. I was like updating our schedule and stuff. Devin, what did you take me see? Because this is an episode of How to Catch a Predator.
Wait a
Or
minute.
get your ass kicked by a predator.
Uh-oh.
Jump 'em, boys!
It's funny if you said Jack just goes, because Jack will play fight. He'll just look at him and
Luna play fights. Like, she'll attack me, and I'm like... and it's only when I'm about to go to sleep that she's like, no sleep. You must play.
We got to end it. We got to set up.
You don't want me to talk about my pussy? I mean, cat?
No. All right. Until next time, guys.